now we're starting to get toward the top of the hill. You can see the ridge line goes way out through there. We own all that too. That is a really, really good deer hunting spot back in there. I always get the neighbor's boy to hunt there. He's just a little kid. He's killed some monsters. I've sent you some pictures of some of them that's been killed right from this area. It's hard to tell for the leaves, but there's a little four-wheeler path that starts right there and goes all the way out that ridge. And now we've made it to the top of the hill. Put her up in a little higher gear. Move a little along a little quicker. This is the gate here where this is as far as my horses go. The property goes on out that direction, but we never go out that way. The neighbor's got some cattle and stuff turned out loose over that way. And we just keep our horses over here, and he keeps his cattle over there. Another little road that goes over the hill right there. Deers travel that all the time. I still got to do some bush hogging on this little bottom here on the left. I bush hogged some of it last year, but I didn't get finished, and I just hit it in patchy spots. So that ain't really cleaned up. That ain't nothing impressive. Then I got this bottom over here. Here, I'll drive up on this knob so you can get a better look at it. Bumpy through there. I want to slow down some. Got a deer blind right there. Got a deer feeder and a tree stand right there too. Bow hunt out of that sometimes, which I ain't in years. That's just another one of the good little spots. Just cut right through the woods here. It's a little easier than going all the way back out there on the road. I think, according to the deed, that between that bottom over there and the one that I'm just driving across here, that it's about 15 acres right around in that. So it's a pretty good little bottom. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but that's our first little set of fields. Might get tired of watching this video, and I can understand if you do, but if you're bored and stuff, that'll just give you something to do, and that way you can get an idea of what you're coming down here to. Got an oil tank on the property. We actually got a couple of them. That's just the first one. Up in there, up on top of that little knob, there's a little flat, and my father-in-law's got a tree stand way up in them pines. It's about 60 foot up in there, so he can watch that top and then watch this bottom over here too. But he ain't been able to hunt it in years either. But it's a good spot. You just have to have balls of steel, which I know you got them. to get up in that son of a bitch. But all this has got to be re-bush hogged. The tractor broke down on me last summer, and I didn't get to finish this bottom, which it used to be way up over my head, and briars and thickets and stuff. I got it cut down a lot. It's a good little bottom right here. It goes over the hill. I mean, it ain't, I guess, what's an Indiana bottom, but up in here, this is about as best we get. I could put a tree stand right there. That'd be a real good spot in that tree. And one reason I come right out here through the bottom instead of staying on the road, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the video, but it gets really wet right in through here. There's a natural spring that comes out of the ground right here. I plan on digging it out and actually turning this little corner into a pond for the horses to drink out of. And it'd be good to go up above where I build my pond and put you a little hand pump well or something other, you know, if you ever decided to do that. And then all this holler over here, we don't own that, but that's all company land, and there's nobody that ever in there. There's no roads to it or nothing. The only road to it is through our property. So really,